How's it going, everybody at the Valorant Community Series? We are back for our second game of the day. It's another big one. Dying Kind of Sucks versus Dust. And it's great to see here because Dying Kind of Sucks is actually 0-3 for the series so far, and Dust is 3-0. So they have the reversed kind of score here for the season. Dying Kind of Sucks is a little bit better on paper, and Dust is 3-0. So it's gonna be a great game because Dying Kind of Sucks is better on paper, but Dust is 3-0. So we'll see how this one's gonna work out. Maybe Dying Kind of Sucks can get their first win of the season off of Dust to make Dust no longer undefeated. So I can't wait here. It's going to be a fun one.
I'm really interested to see how this game goes, especially that, like, knowing Dying Kind of Sucks, they were the champions for Alpha season and came as a runner-up for Beta season. It's kind of disheartening sometimes to see DKS going 0-3, but I think DKS can definitely bring it back in this season, and it's gonna be interesting to watch this game for sure.
Yeah, I know I'm going to enjoy this one regardless, whether it's Dying Kind of Sucks getting their first win or Dust going 3-1. It's going to be a fun one. I can't wait. We're playing on Ascent, which is my personal favorite map. It's a great map. I love it, and I'm really glad to be commentating it today. Husty and Bagel getting a Sova and a Killjoy here. The team is locked over on the attacker side. I believe Dust is on the attacker side, and they're all locked in with the Sage. It's going to be a double Sentinel on a set here. It's going to be interesting to see that. Sage is pretty strong on this map. Not a lot of people play it, but it is very strong. No one completely locked in just yet here on Dying Kind of Sucks. Avatar is locking in that Omen. Black Swan hovering the Killjoy. I don't think they're going to go for the double Sentinel like Dust did.
Knowing Dying Kind of Sucks, they're not really a double Sentinel team. They prefer to have at least two duelists. They do something around that. Or generally, Avatar would be on the Reyna, but this time around, it looks like he's just going to go for the controller for Omen. And I believe, I do remember Avatar going in the past for controllers. So it's definitely not an unknown territory for him. So I would say Dust definitely has to watch out for Avatar on Omen.
Yeah, Sanguine, she's getting on that Sova yet again. Very good on it. I really like to see great Sova play. People want me to play Sova, and Sova scares me. You got to be good to play Sova. And Sanguine just taking that.
Thing. Yeah, for sure. Sanguine, master of Sova darts. She is the average Jonas of VCS. She knows almost every lineup there is. You're not safe when she's around with her shock darts at all. You gotta be careful for her, 100%.
I can't wait to see it. I was especially on Ascent. I think I've only seen her play on Ascent, and everything I see coming from her on Ascent is really good. She was going to toe with Frosty, the Immortal player, when he was playing Sova. I do remember that. So it's going to be a great game as 5 members of Dust are leaning very heavily towards A. All 5 members are A main with Black Swan trying to get some of that information. Flash coming out. Black Swan is going to get Flash, but able to back up to get 2 kills with her util and nade and a bomb buddy. Another nade goes out down to 35 health. Gets taken out by Husty as they push into A main. Try to get some more information, but it is going to be a 4v3 in favor of Dying Kind of Sucks here. You really like to see the util coming out from the Rays, especially on those close angles to kind of secure that information or that hold off. That was really huge on the Dying Kind of Sucks side, and it just completely stopped the push from Dust in their tracks. Gonna make them reevaluate what really needs to go on. The arrow's gonna be coming mid from Husty to kind of get some information here, but Dying Kind of Sucks is pretty spread out here, so no matter what happens, they're gonna know.
Seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Oh man. That was a great round. Absolutely great textbook round coming out from Dying Kinda Sucks. They used the Raze util to stop the push, and they used the Killjoy util to stop the push. It's just using the util to stop the pushes. You can't do anything. Personally, I would not have taken on that Killjoy. I hate going against Killjoys on the first round.
Yeah, Killjoy can definitely be a very rough agent. You know, very like in the pistol rounds. The fact that her utility is just can stop immediate pushes, it's detrimental in pistol rounds.
Yeah, so Dust's going to be leaning yet again more towards A side, but they are trying to take that mid control. You really like to see the mid control being taken. Personally, it's very important. I think it's incredibly important to get that mid control, and it helps you kind of split the A push, because even though they are leaning more towards A side, if you split the intention of Dying Kinda Sucks, you can get control, and you can see it happening here. They split the control here to take, take control over that area of tree, and they're able to get Black Swan's able to get Fwez. Sanguine getting a pick on Husty. Avatar getting a kill on Super Goop here. Very, very good picks coming out from Dying Kinda Sucks.
Yeah, 2v3 now. Having Avatar low HP, having a Bucky down below could possibly do a lot of damage here. And but Bazinga and Avatar taking that double peek and then taking out Bagel for the last kill. That was a good retake coming from DKS.
Yeah, that was great from both sides. Dying Kinda Sucks did a really, really good take there. I don't really know exactly why they really got picked off. They split the attention. They did that pretty perfectly. They smoked out Garden. They took Garden. I just think the trades kind of got them, and they couldn't really, execute it as well as they wanted to. It looked really, really good. They split the attention of the defenders on A. There was only 2 of them there. 2v5. The odds of you winning are very low, and it just didn't work out. Maybe they can do it again, or they'll try it on B, it looks like, here to start the next round.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be possibly splitting mid and B main, get a little bit of control, which is definitely something you want when you're playing Ascent.
Oh,
but
no.
Sanguine with the dart and the Odin getting a free kill on ZXM, and Super Goop, though, getting that trade, killing VP, and now it's a 4v4. Oh, Black Swan missing that Bucky shot.
Yeah, they're taking A here. There's absolutely no one from Dying Kinda Sucks on A. Even though Sanguine was able to get that pick on B, they were able to get 2 kills in return on A to take the site, as 3 members of Dust are on A, and one is chilling in Husty's actually chilling in Garden, but Bagel's able to take out Bazinga here to kind of stall the retake from Heaven.
Gen here, hoping to stop anyone coming from Heaven, and
oh wow,
taking out both Avatar and Sanguine, winning the round for Dust.
That was a really, really good round from Dust. They brought the attention more towards B side and did an instant rotate and took A, got the 2 kills, and they left Husty in that Garden area to kind of lurk, and no one from Dying Kinda Sucks took control of that. And like I said, you want to split the attention of wherever you're going. If you're playing a retake, if you're attacking, you want to split the attention of the defender, so they have to look in 2 different directions. And Dying Kinda Sucks didn't do that. They all came out from the same area and taken out from behind.
Yeah, and we have Sanguine with the Marshall. Sanguine is very dangerous with the Marshall. Unfortunately, missing her shot, and Husty getting that 1 tap on her.
Oh, ZXM getting that pick on Avatar as Avatar tried to push out to get some information into their smoke here in A main, but the flash coming out from Phoenix onto A side, and the lockdown coming out from Bagel.
1 pick with the judge on Bagel. ZXM trading, though. Still 2v4 right now for DKS, and they are on a save round, so I wouldn't feel too bad about losing this round. Possibly they could get a few more picks, which would be really great for this round for sure.
It's gonna be tough. All Vandals on the side of Dust versus 2 Sheriffs, or it looks like a Sheriff and a Ghost on the Dying Kinda Sucks here. Bazinga's gonna be jumping out with that, and ZXM is gonna be taking out both of them coming from Heaven to secure another win for Dust, making it 2-2 so far. And yeah, and ZXM is gonna have that ult ready.
Yeah, ZXM, that 4K was definitely very important. Having Phoenix Ult. Phoenix Ult is just very strong and powerful. So definitely, if it's utilized well, which ZXM is very dangerous with Phoenix, so definitely watch out for this Phoenix ult for DKS. And
yeah, that early pick on Sanguine was really tough there. Could have been the game changer if she got that pick with the Marshall, but she didn't. It looks like Dust is going to be looking more towards a mid control, sending 3 there, including the bomb. Sitting more towards A side. The drone's going to be coming out from Husty to kind of clear the mid areas. So maybe they can get a push out. The ult's coming out from ZXM to kind of push into that bottom mid area as he takes market, pushes past Pizza.
Yeah, and he can possibly
BP31
catch
is
VP here, and he does. He last second of his ult takes him out, and now it's a 2v5 for Dying Kinda Sucks, and this is an awful position for them. Avatar is going to be meeting the whole team here in B main, and maybe he can get a few picks and prevent them from planting. Takes out ZXM. Having 3 on site, knowing that there's still 1 more B main, he could potentially, you know, make something happen here.
Soup Coop just walled up into that B main area and was able to get the pick, and that's how they took the site so easy. And there's going to be a 2v4 retake in favor of Dust, as Sanguine's going to be knowing that Husty is in that B main area, but Avatar's going to be able to take him out, revealing 2 members with the arrow from Sanguine. Soup Coop's pushing that stair area to take out both of them.
Sanguine doing so much damage to fuse through that wall from the arrow. That could have been a nice kill there, and also even almost on the Sage as well, coming from Avatar. That round was very close from you know, just being turned around for DKS, but unfortunately they weren't able to pull it out, and Dust got another round. Yeah,
that arrow was super huge from Sanguine there. On the retake, they just couldn't get the kills through the wall. It revealed 2 players, but it wasn't enough. But it does look like Dust is leaning very heavy A side, with 4 sitting through, you know, A main, as Omen is lurking mid. Smoke's going down mid to get some more control of mid from Fwez. But the drone coming out from Husty to kind of get some more information to kind of clear sight here, as ZXM's going to toss that molly onto Jen. But the return mollies are coming out from Bazinga, going to stop that push and allowing, you know, That Kind of Sucks to get back here for the retake. But lots of util.
Yeah, and almost killing Black Swan, having 2 members low HP, and now a pick taking on VP. This is not looking good as a retake or even a hold coming from DKS. Bazinga being taken out by Husty, and now so once again just another 2v5, and this retake, it feels like they're just losing sight so fast.
Yeah, those were great picks, great util usage. That ult coming up from Husty was super huge, especially that drone. It revealed a lot of information, as Husty's going to be peeking into that tree area and picking off Avatar here. It's going to be a 1v5 retake for Sanguine here. All she's got is a Marshall. Is it enough? Gets tag onto ZXM. But Bagel, sitting in hell, is able to take him out from below.
Yeah, and now that's the 4th round, and I don't know. It's kind of looking rough for DKS right now. They do have I believe a full buy pretty much now. Yeah, they'll have a full buy for DKS, but they will have to win this round if they want to not see their economy just snowball.
No, their economy doesn't look like enough of them are really going to commit here. They're going to buy as much as they hope to help them. A lot of close range weapons. I would sit those bigger weapons out in mid, but it doesn't even look like they want to contest. The arrow coming out from Sanguine here in mid to kind of get some more information. They don't want to play it. They don't want to take those long range weapons. It's just too tough for them with their econ now. But 4 members of Dust are sitting in that mid link area as they push out to get some information. You know, the lurking ZXM was sitting in A to get some information, but just wasn't enough here.
Yeah, it kind of feels like they're just, you know, they're just waiting back in mid. They're waiting for them to push, maybe get a nice crossfire here with Avatar and VP. So possibly they could just run into it, but there is a drone coming in. It's going to spot Avatar and tag him as well. And going to try to get some shock darts going. Does deal a bit of damage. And Bagel taking out Avatar from B main. It's not looking too good. And Fuse taking out the mid pick now from VP. And it's just kind of falling apart in mid, and they're tearing them from the inside.
On the flash coming on the B side from Fuse here. But absolutely every member of Dust was on that stereo area, and there's nothing that Bazinga could do. Black Swan, the only one alive, pushing into that market area. Takes a knife out, but Hussey's be able to pick him off from the side. So is it Fuse or is it Fwez?
I believe it is Fuse, from what I remember. I do remember asking him that. It is Fuse.
Okay, because either way, it sounds cool. So, yeah, another round going to Dust there. I don't mind the slow play. I really don't. I just want to. When you're playing slow, you have to make sure you're doing something with that slow, right? You're pushing up, you're inch by inch getting control of the map. It's all about that control, and that's what they did. They took so much control. It was very slow and methodical, but they took a lot of control in mid, and Dust just was able to execute with ease.
Yeah,
double shock dart coming from Sanguine into mid link. It's not going to find anybody. Another Marshall on the Sanguine. Looks like yet again their money is absolutely horrible.
Yeah, definitely. DKS is struggling a little bit. They just want to get their foot in there. They want to get a round, and if they can get that one round, they can definitely get their foot in the game and better their economy. Unfortunately, they haven't found that yet. Hopefully, looking for it here and getting a shot onto Husty from Sanguine, and you know, but there is a Killjoy ult coming from Bagel, potentially just getting picks onto DPS, and Fuse taking out Avatar through the smoke.
Yeah, very, very big A push here coming from Dust as 4 members are now on site. They don't know Black Swan is actually sitting there with that shotgun, able to take out Bagel, but ZXM gets the return frag on Black Swan to now have complete control of the side. VP3 is actually VP31 is going to get a clean kill with the Ghost, but ZXM is able to take him out. He's overstayed his welcome. Gets taken out.
Yeah.
Insane Bazinga jumps coming out from Bazinga. And just wasn't enough. Sanguine gets taken out as well.
Yeah, ZXM and Fuse just holding it down there, making sure no one gets any more picks, and Bazinga going for that Hail Mary, just not working, unfortunately. And once again, I mean, the economy is still terrible, and they need to win a round if they want to stay in this half. Hopefully DKS can pull it together on this round.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about those Bazinga jumps. They're not working out. That's twice now that Bazinga's jumped out there and nothing's happened.
Yeah,
bullets don't shoot straight when you're in the air, I'll tell you that.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
But no one from Dust is actually picking up the bomb. They realize that they're far ahead, and they have a lot of control over this game so far, being 2-6 here. They're up 4 rounds, so the bomb is on the ground, but they are leaning more towards that B side. Drone coming out from Husty to kind of clear some close angles here to give them an easy take on the B. The drone sees nothing close, so they might execute here. Arrow going out from Husty, but ZXM is actually able to get that pick in mid from Black Swan.
Yeah, and Bazinga hasn't peeked yet, still just staying there, holding his ground, waiting for a surprise possibly, and ZXM low HP, going for that ult, barely misses Bazinga, so still no info on Bazinga and CT, and this could be definitely big for DKS. Unfortunately, Avatar not getting the kill with the Spectre from long range, and Bazinga dying now to Husty, and it's a free B site.
Yeah, Avatar tried to get that flank and just kind of whiffed there. All he had was a Spectre, but wasn't enough to get that mid control. Sanguine and VP31 are the only ones alive left. VP31 getting a pick on ZXM here in the mid. Makes it a little bit easier here for the retake. It's not a 5v2, but it is going to be tough. But Sanguine's going to get a pick on Soup Goop. This is winnable now. The arrow's going to be coming out from Sanguine. They're both pushing out of market here. Arrow reveals one. They don't know where the other is. Reina has ult. We'll see if maybe she's going to pop it here. Fuse going to be getting a pick on Sanguine there off of CT as VP31 is going to push walkway and get taken out by Husty to secure another win for Dust.
Yeah, I mean, that's really unfortunate. I don't think Sanguine was expecting someone to be CT for the fact that the turret was turned around the other way, and you know, it just worked out. Fuse peeking out, getting that pick, and you know, making it a 1v3. Definitely very hard to retake there. And once again, DKS is economy is back in the dumpster. A few of them buying light armor and rifles, but this is basically a Hail Mary. If this doesn't work out, they're gonna pretty much lose the next few rounds just because they won't have buys.
Yeah, their economy choices are very questionable. CXM going to be jumping up on that wall off of A main and gets to pick on the Black Swan out of the A main area as VP31 throws the flash to try to deter them from pushing. The drone goes out from Husky to get some information, but it gets taken out instantly, so doesn't look like they're going to commit here onto A as 3 members of Dust are rotating to get that mid control. No smokes down, so completely open mid. Whoever gets the first shot wins, I think, here. There's 3 members of Dying Kinda Sucks are sitting A side, but they are down a member. 4v5.
And as you can see right now, mid is it's pretty much just open. Avatar barely rotating now, getting off of A and holding mid a tiny bit, but not putting enough pressure, and he's just smoking B main here. And Sanguine getting one shot off on Bagel. Looks like they're going to be pushing through mid into A, and they just have free site control now.
Yeah, they're really catching Dying Kinda Sucks off their toes here. And they take a incredibly easy bomb, goes down A. 5 full members of, Dust are on the site. Avatar gets taken out by, or Avatar takes out Fuse in the garden area as the retake ult coming down from Bazinga. Kind of see if maybe they can push him out, but the return ult, I think, coming from Husky. Tried taking out that ult.
Oh, and
but he doesn't.
Players are detained.
He doesn't, and all 3 members. Oh man, Sanguine getting a pick on Soup and Goop here because they are detained. The bomb is going to be held here as Husky is stuck in that A main area. And what a big ult!
What a
coming down from Bazinga,
dude. Unfortunately, DK, all members of DKS dying right before the round ending. But like that ult was huge. The Sova ult missed, and all 3 of them got detained.
Wow, what a giant ult. They didn't respect it. They trusted Husky to take out the ult with his ult. He went for the kill instead. Husky did get a kill with the ult, but he didn't kill the ult.
And I believe he barely missed. Yeah, he was like aiming like a little bit under it, and very unfortunate for Dust, but that's putting DKS on the board, and maybe this is what they needed.
They can just get 5 rounds here. It might help them out. CXM pushing out with the ult on the walkway is going to trigger the alarm bot, and 2 of the mollies are going to be used as Black Swan's getting hit by his own teammate's molly sitting in the corner here in the switch area as 4 members are rushing out here of B main to take B site here. As lots go walkway. They don't know Black Swan is behind them as Black Swan gets a pick onto Bagel. Fuse gets 2 picks to take site here. Soup Goop is going to get a kill onto VP31 to make it a 2v5 now that the Soup Goop gets the res. And this is going to be a tough, absolutely tough retake. For That Kinda Sucks.
Getting a kill on Husky there. Now it's a Sanguine and Avatar 2v4. This dynamic duo, they've done a lot of things that are just amazing. Oh, and unfortunately, Bagel blind and getting the shot, and DKS losing that round.
Yeah, DKS are just getting outplayed here. Very big brains. On paper, DKS is the better team, but Dust is just playing so much better as a team. And they're working together. They're playing slow. And they're getting this information. They're using their util to get information. And once they have that information, they pounce. And it's really good to see Dust here.
Yeah, for sure. They're just using everything to their advantage. They're making sure there's no slip-ups. And, they're kind of like a mind-toying team. And it's working out.
Sanguine just missing the information there onto Husky as he just pushes out straight into mid as 4 members are sitting towards mid of Dust. This mid control is what I really like to see. CXM is sitting in that A main area trying to push up, get some more room because it does look like they want to commit more towards the A side here as Avatar is just chilling.
Oh, and unfortunately getting Husky to basically 1 HP, no health bar, 2 HP here. Very unfortunate for Avatar, and I mean, that pick could have been huge. It would have been a free rifle, and you have Sanguine right now contesting mid. Husky getting healed right back up by Soupy Goo. And Black Swan getting 2 kills
Black
with his
Swan.
ult and the Judge, making this a 4v3 for DKS, and Sanguine trying to deal with Fuse in mid. Oh, it gets hit. 6 HP, and Fuse gets a kill on Sanguine. VP gets a trade. Now it's a 2v2.
Very close round. What a big play coming out from Black Swan there with the shoddy and the ult. This is winnable. This is 100% winnable for DKS. But it does look like they're actually rotating to the opposite side of which Dust is going to commit.
Yeah, Super Goop with about 10 seconds left on the clock. Gonna get the plant down for free. DKS guessing which side it was, and they guessed wrong. And they're gonna be played together though, and as long as they, you know, do this retake together, this shouldn't be too big of a problem. But once again, Husty and Super Goop have a lot of good utility for post plant.
Yeah, the one person you want alive for a retake is the Reyna here. Husty's going to spot out both members here in CT with the drone. They know where they are. All they have to do is hold this site just for a little bit while longer. As Husty and Goop are just chilling, waiting for the VP31 and Bazinga to push here. Super Goop's not going to be having enough, but Husty's going to trade him out and take out both for a win here for Dust. Oh, you hate to see it. Dust are up 9-3. What a great half from Dust.
What an amazing half. From what I've seen from the beginning of the season, Dust has just been, they are just like one of the best teams for attacking side. They love to play mind games, and I mean, as you could see, like they toss DKS everywhere around the map. They would go to one side, then go to another. DKS always guessing wrong. It was just a really great half coming out of Dust, and that last round was really detrimental for DKS.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to say Dust are playing insane or Dying Kind of Sucks. They're just playing a little bit, you know, too safe. But man, whoever's IGL and Dust really knows what they're doing here with these takes. They're just doing so much as 5 members are leaning towards that A side. CXM is just sitting here. We did switch halves, so it is Dying Kind of Sucks to be on the attacker side, and 5 members of Dying Kind of Sucks are sitting out of that A main area with only 2 members holding the A side. The A's going out onto Bagel. They don't know he's there, and Black Swan's going to get the kill on CXM with that alarm bot. And Avatar gets that take on Bagel as well. And it's a 5v3 now with the bomb going down on the A.
Barely missing Black Swan from the smoke. Oh, and Black Swan missing the punish, but Avatar's there to get that trade. Avatar taking the fight with Fuse in Tree Room right now. And last 2 alive for Dust are Super Goop and Fuse. Fuse getting the right click on Avatar. This is definitely doable. VP taking out Super Goop now though. Fuse at half HP with the turret watching, and this doesn't look like it's gonna be doable or have any time to do this. Fuse getting that pick and getting shot through the wall by Sanguine. That dart revealing his position, and DKS getting their first round in a long time and a pistol round on T side, so this is looking pretty good so far.
That was a really good round. The util coming out from Raze is super powerful in the early rounds, especially if you don't have any armor, which usually Phoenixes don't on the first round. And that alarm bot just took him out there. It finds you. It's gonna find you, and it did.
Find their weakness.
Man,
Dying kind of
such good utility coming from Raze. Putting Bagel 6 HP, Boombot killing ZXM is just insane round for sure.
Yet again, another big push coming towards the A side as 5 members are sitting A main. Just try to get that mid control, but they don't need it. They know that a lots are coming. Bagel's sitting back in that hell area as he uses util to kind of deter them from taking the site. But Bazinga's on site. It's very big. ZXM is going to be taken out through the smoke as Bazinga takes out Bagel. BP31 takes out Husty. What a great take from Dying Kind of Sucks. The full 5 members yet again alive, as now there's only 1 left for Dust.
Yeah, Fuse on the classic and Black Swan taking him out with that 3K, and DKS is showing a lot of life in these rounds already, and it's looking really good for DKS, this attacking side. And you know, they just need to keep this up. 5-9. This is definitely, you know, they can definitely come back from this deficit.
Yeah, this is definitely winnable. We got a game. We've got a game on our hands. This is great. You see really good plays coming out on the both attacking side. You know, you think that this is a defense-sided map, but as of this game, it doesn't. It's not looking like it for this game.
Not at all. I mean, yeah. Looks like you're gonna be kind of holding a default. You have Black Swan going towards A main. You have a little bit of mid. Fuse is pushing up though, and right now they're not, actually DKS is not gonna push out of the smoke from tiles and kind of giving Fuse a lot of info. He knows that there's like nobody mid right now. Although Black Swan is peeking.
Oh, if you look at the map here, they did feel. Dust did feel like maybe they were going to do a 5-man push onto B, but they didn't execute so fast, and they rotate everyone off of B, and Dying Kind of Sucks they're in B main now. There's no one there to stop the push. I want to see if they can mid here. Fuse is going to take out Black Swan mid.
Yeah. They heard the ult orb, but now all of them rotated to B, and kind of looks like DKS is taking this really slow. Avatar getting Fuse, and also Bazinga taking out Super Goop, and oh my god, they're just pushing through mid. They're just pushing through, and
all 5 members.
Blind. Yeah.
4. Hussey getting that pick on Avatar. Bazinga and VP31 are going to get 2 kills there to make it a 3v1 in favor of Dying Kind of Sucks here on the attacker side. Bagel's the only member of Dust left alive. He's trying to push that mid area to maybe see if he could pick up a better gun or get some more information. But all 3 members of Dying Kind of Sucks are on that B side as the bomb goes down onto B here.
Yeah, and looks like Bagel is going to take this slow. Going to grab that rifle here. And let's see if Bagel determines whether he wants to save or not. At this point, I think Bagel just wants to go for it, but probably just going to play for exit frags.
Yeah, he could. He has a rifle. He could win this. We could see if maybe he is a Bagel or an everything Bagel, but it does look like he is going to save, which is the smarter play here. And he's going to sit to see if maybe.
They know his location. He has to play safe here, play for exit frags, and hopefully save the rifle. Gets 2 picks. And
wow.
3 members of DKS for the 3K. What an amazing save coming from Bagel.
I'd say that's an everything Bagel right there. What a good exit frag play coming from Bagel to pick up 3 there. They did lose the round, but it didn't feel like that big of a loss with those 3 kills to take those guns away from Dust, or excuse me, Dying Kind of Sucks. And
yeah,
Dying Kind of Sucks did get another win there, so it pushes it to 6-9.
Another round win and having once again another full buy, but you know, I think Dust having a rifle for the half buy might be a little dangerous for DKS. So especially that they having to rebuy those 3 rifles they lost.
Yeah, I would have threw the rifle towards ZXM as he's fragging it out a little bit, or even Husty. But if it does look like Bagel's going to keep it, saying it's mine, I earned it. But 4 people from DKS are now leaning more towards B sides as Black Swan is sitting in that A side, even though they're walled off. Avatar's going to take it out Stupid Goop on that cross from mid, which is a big pick. Ult down going from Bazinga here to maybe they can take some decisive. They don't know Hussey's sitting in here. Hussey gets 2 picks onto Bazinga and VP31. Avatar and Black Swan to get the return frags on the other side of the map here.
Looks like they use the kill dribble to push them back out into CT, and and they just have A control, full A control, nobody on A, and just to get that Omen ult there, and now they just have to wait for Dust to play this retake.
Those were big picks coming from Black Swan to kind of take the side, but he does play a little bit of a long angle and gets taken out from that heaven area into spawn. Black Swan had that ult. If he just played back a little bit, he would have been able to utilize and secure a win here, but it's going to be a 2v2 retake now, as Sanguine's going to get taken out by Fuse here in the garden area, as Bagel and Fuse are pushing more towards the heaven side to try to get control of the side here. It's going to be down to the last second as Fuse ults into A main, but gets taken out by the opposing Omen Avatar. As Avatar was a flash out to get the pick on the Bagel.
Getting the flash out and killing Bagel. Amazing. Good hold from Avatar there. Not peeking wine too early and just waiting for Fuse to get a little impatient. Gets a kill on him, and perfectly played from Avatar there. Well played.
Yeah, Fuse. Yeah, like you said, Fuse was just impatient and used that ult. And, you know, there was a questionable ult, seeing that there was only a couple seconds left for them to even get on the bomb. You know, less time with a gun in your hand is less time with a gun in your hand, and he just gets taken out. And it's another win. Like I said, we got a game on our hands. You know, 4 members of Die Kinda Sucks are leaning towards that B side here, and they have 3 ults on their side, and they're big ults. You know, Raze, Reyna, and Sova have ults here. Killjoy has a returning ult, but you know.
Oh, Fuse taking out Avatar in mid. I was gonna say that the fact that Dust does have a Killjoy ult can just be countered by their Sova ult coming from DKS. So perhaps they can execute together on a site if that Killjoy ult does come down.
Well, Sova used his ult for some information to try to get a cheeky pick, but it's not enough. Black Swan's gonna be chilling mid as Fuse pushes out mid and just takes him out without him knowing. Black Swan on these lurks are huge as the ult's coming down from Black Swan to get this tree area cleared. Gonna blast back into the tree area.
Yeah, missing the ult, not hitting anybody. Sage and Killjoy there kind of just... Killjoy sitting backside, and ZXM taking out Black Swan, although VP getting an immediate trade, taking out Bagel on backside. Now they have full control of site, and Super Goop and ZXM have to play a good retake here.
Oh man, it's gonna be a tough one here. The ult is popped. The Empress is sitting on VP31. We're gonna see if maybe, you know, the 2 members from Dust can take something here, but Sanguine's gonna throw that ult out to kind of clear some information here on the walkway, but VP31's gonna take him out, take Super Group out. ZXM's gonna get the returning frag on Bazinga. He's gonna be pushing towards the stair side, but VP31 is the better shot here at this moment, and it's going to secure another win yet again for Die Kinda Sucks to push it to 8-9. What an incredibly close game we have.
Yeah, DKS fully bringing this back. At the start of this half, it was 3-9, and now it's 8-9. I mean, DKS winning 5 rounds consecutively. I mean, they have a lot of momentum, and they are here to snowball it. They are here to win. They are bringing it back right now.
That momentum is huge, especially in this round, because this is the round that'll even it out, and Dust has no money to full buy. So the weapon control is going to be in the hands of Dust, as the bomb is going to be dropped on the floor towards the B side, which is actually a lot of information to Dust to kind of know, hey, the bomb's dropped here. We got to put some more members to the side, and that's exactly what they do. They have 2 members sitting in mid. Husty's going to drone out into mid link to get some information. Does spot out that enemy Reyna VP here. As you know, Black Swan get another pick, another pick on the lurk.
Swan has been amazing, immaculate with these lurk picks, and he's just getting them every time. He is low HP, but getting such an early pick on the other side is good. You never know where they're gonna go. They're trying to take control of mid right now. A couple going up cat.
A lot of mid control. ZXM is going to be trying to hold it down here into the A main area. Flash is going out. Only 14 health left. Going to decide to use the molly onto Black Swan. He's going to ult out to see if he can maybe aggressively pick him out, but it's not going to be enough. Fuse is going to be taking up Bazinga into that garden area as they try to take that control, but it's not enough. Avatar gets a returning frag onto Husty, making it a 4v3 in favor of Die Kinda Sucks. It looks like they're going to be rotating towards B side. They know they put a lot of presence towards A, so there's not that many members that are going to sit there. Can they take it down? Bagel hovering that ult as the dart reveals him in the market area. But it's going to be an easy take for Die Kinda Sucks on the B.
Yeah, oh, Black Swan getting the flank on Bagel from mid, and now it's a 2v4. And Black Swan is... Oh, Fuse taking out VP31. This is definitely impossible. They just have to worry about Black Swan and market. So they're pushing site. Taking out Sanguine. Oh my... And now it's a 1v1 on the site. But Black Swan coming from behind on stairs and taking out Fuse, making sure Fuse doesn't have that comeback. And that was very scary for DKS. I mean, 2 of them were very low, and that was very winnable for Fuse.
And they had the weapon advantage there. I think it really came down to the weapon advantage because, you know, Black Swan is getting these lurk kills, which means he doesn't have to use his util at all. You never really see Raze lurking because that util is so big, it's so loud. But usually at the end of the round, he's I mean, he came from behind there at the end. He's just always not where you want him to be.
Exactly. Black Swan has a tendency to do that. He he tries to exploit wherever there are holes in your comp, right, and in your setup, and he's just exploiting them, and he's doing the best he can to, you know, break them apart from the inside, and it's working.
Deploying drone.
Yeah, 5 members of Dying Kinda Sucks are sitting in A main here. Looks like they're gonna probably try to take a big take here, but the Sage Wall is stopping them from pushing. Sanguine's gonna throw out that drone to reveal ZXM into heaven, pushes them away just a little bit. They're shooting that wall. They break the wall, but a lot of time is being wasted here and allowing Dust to rotate. Oh man, Black Swan getting another kill on a Soup Goop with his util. You love to see it. Bazinga out by himself onto A to try to get some control. ZXM taking him out through the box on A. I don't think they want to mess with him here. They took a little bit too long to take the side, so they are rotating out mid with 4 members running cat. Arrow coming out from Sanguine into mid to try to see if maybe they can get this mid control with ease, but they don't want to mess with it. They're going through spawn.
Yeah, it looks like Bagel being able to hide from the dart, holding mid just in case someone does peek it, but looks like they're heading back towards A, and I believe they do hear them and throwing the dart just for the reconnaissance and here, and now they're just pushing A full blown as a team together and doing this at the last second. 12 seconds left, and Fuse and Hussey getting those kills. Killjoy coming down. Black Swan getting this Fuse, and now it's just a 1v3, and looks like he's just gonna save. He has to at this point.
Black Swan, yeah, Black Swan on that lurk doesn't work out for him this round. That was a really good call to kind of come back to A after, you know, not making it look like they rotated, but they just kind of made too much noise and just let Dust know that, you know, they were coming back to A and they had enough util, and it just... They tried to take back A, but I just think they gave up way too much information to take it, especially when you just came from there.
Yeah,
so that was a tough one. Very, very close round.
Definitely very close round with a lot of them running, like you said. Gave away a lot of information. They double checked that info with a Sova dart, and you know, it just, they were ready for it, and not much TKS could do at that point.
Very, very close rounds. And the drone's going to be coming out from Hussey onto that B side. He does have a feeling that maybe there are some. It does reveal 2 at least. Bazinga's going to throw that on that ult into B main to get that control of that B side. The entire B side is ulted. No one can stay there. They're waiting out just a little bit here in B main to see if maybe they can take it. The ult coming out onto side from Avatar to kind of take that side control. The util coming out from Bagel to kind of stop that push. But they are going to take it.
Neutralized.
Yeah, and that's a lot of good stall coming from Bagel. The fact that he stopped them right after the killjoy went off, and but they do ultimately take sides. A 4v5, and VP taking out Hussey from lane, and this is looking good for DKS. They have full control of the site, and they just need to make sure they don't give up too much here. And
the reload.
Whoa, really bad reload coming from VP31, getting picked up by Fuse. And Fuse dealing a lot of damage to Sanguine. It does take out Sanguine. Gonna try to throw the flash out. And now it's all down to Bazinga. Oh.
And what a big round for Fuse. He picked Black Swan, or I think Husty picked out Black Swan on that lurk. He knows someone was lurking, got the pick in the mid, and they just made that retake that much easier. They were taking 1v1s for the retake, which is really important for, you know, the retake to take those 1v1s.
Yeah, Dust was doing a great job isolating their fights, making sure nothing was being over peaked. You know, they were just making sure, like you said, they were taking 1v1s, and in the end, that retake was just really good. DKS, unfortunately, not, you know, missing their shots, and I think a huge kill onto VP31 while he's reloading definitely was a big impact on that round.
The money's going to be real tough on the side of Dying Kinda Sucks here with only 3 rifles, and the rest are lower weapons. Sanguine picking up that Marshall here as they lean 5 members more towards the A side. And no one from Dust is really rotating. They don't have enough information yet. Bomb Buddy coming out from Black Swan here to get some information, maybe get a potential pick here. ZXM's going to get that returning Molly. But Black Swan's going to be ulting on the site. And Black Swan gets a pick on ZXM in heaven, which secures them the site. All members are here. Oh my god, Black Swan pushing that heaven area, gets in complete control, but Super Group's going to be able to take him out.
Oh, the res coming from Super Goob onto Fuse.
Big res.
Big res indeed. And now they have full A control right now. They just need to be able to hold them off for long enough. They have two holding A main. Looks like they're going to have Husty and Bagel coming from Tree Room. Looks like a flash coming from Avatar to stall just a little bit more. BP has a really good position, taking out Husty. Bagel taking the trade though.
One enemy remaining.
Now it's all down
big
to
kills
Bagel.
coming from Bazinga. This will be a big round for DKS if they can secure it here. Bagel does get taken out onto site from that Sanguine Marshall to secure a win and make it a 10-11. Oh, man.
Unfortunately, Sanguine and Bazinga both dying, losing their rifles. But still, overall, I mean, huge round. They definitely need to stop that momentum that Dust was about to... the momentum that Dust was building. And hopefully they can turn that to their advantage.
And if Dying Kinda Sucks can win this round, this will really do wonders for the game here because, you know, Dust doesn't have a lot of money to force here. They're going to completely save. You don't want to force that 10th loss. It really puts you in a bad position for the next few rounds. So, you know, Dust isn't going to force. They're going to save. They're up around. They could potentially save, and it's really going to help them out here. But this will be a big win from DKS if they can secure it, as 4 members are leaning towards that B side, as Fuse is going to get the ult into A main to get that information on the lurk. They know Black Swan's going to lurk. They know he does, but 4 members are retreating from Dying Kinda Sucks out of that B area. They did get the rotate. They pulled the rotate from Dust onto B. There's 3 members of them sitting there as, you know.
Oh, Black Swan panicking a little bit and dying to Super Goop in mid. And, you know, Fuse could have an immediate rotate here if they... But it looks like the rest of DKS is not going towards A main. They're kind of just holding mid right now.
Yeah, that would have been a big rotate if they could just keep Black Swan alive. But Black Swan was kind of visioning. I can speak English. Into that bottom market area and just gets picked off. As oh my god, a freaking
Fuse.
collateral headshot from Fuse into that catwalk area. Whoa, my god.
Fuse is really holding it down right now for the team. That taking out 2 members and 14 seconds left, and CXM taking out Sanguine. There's no time to do this, and looks like he's gonna have to play exit frags here, unfortunately.
Yeah, VP31 has to save that gun here. It was looking to be in Dying Kinda Sucks' favor, but what a freaking pick from Fuse, and ZXM's gonna get that last kill onto VP31 and
match point.
And
man,
ZXM denying that save, and this is looking really bad for the fact that DKS has no money. They have max 2,000, 3,000 credits. They can't even buy rifles with armor except for VP31. Everyone else is either having a Marshal or Spectre. Judge this is not looking good, especially on attacking side with these kind of guns.
yeah, they're going to have to do some sort of big rush play or get some free picks, but it's going to be incredibly tough for Dying Kinda Sucks here on the attacking side. As Sage is just going to wall off that A area right away. It's going to stop that rush from happening.
Yeah, and Husty coming out.
2 ults.
Oh, Sanguine taking out Husty before Husty can. And
wow, that would have been a big ult.
Yeah, for sure. Bagel taking out Black Swan though, trying to enter market.
Bagel.
CXM also getting detained. 3v4. They have a free site. Unfortunately, Fuse is holding off from them getting those kills and saving his teammates' lives.
Is going to go down onto B. It's going to be a 4v3 rate tick in favor of Dust here, as they have the weapon advantage and the man advantage. It's going to be a tough hold for DKS. Can they do it? Sanguine, full health, gets a drone, no information. There's already 1 member from Dust onto site. Bagel's going to get that pick onto Bazinga as Bazinga gets the trade onto Super Goop. It's going to be a 2v3 situation. It's not going to be enough. And Bagel's going to get the final kill onto Avatar to secure the win for Dust. What a game!
This was an amazing game, Drama. I have to say, I expected a close game, but these were nail biters. Almost every round, it was so close. This was a heck of a game. This was a really good game.
It was a great game because in most part it was back and forth a lot of the time. But when teams are winning on attack, that's what you don't want as a defender. You don't want all those wins being taken on attack because most of these maps are defender sided. In Valorant, especially Ascent, and it was a very weird game in a sense that more rounds were won on attack in this game than defense, and it it was a close game, and Dying Kind of Sucks almost had it. I was almost rooting for them. I like the underdog route, but Dust just showed you that they're the better team.
Yeah, Dust was definitely losing momentum whenever they got onto CT's side, but they pulled it together. They kept themselves composed, and they got those rounds that they needed, and they made sure that DKS didn't get that comeback. It was looking really close. DKS started getting things started well. They had good executes. Unfortunately, towards the end, their economy kind of destroyed them. Once they lost about 2 rounds, their economy just wasn't good at all.
Yeah, I mean, Husty and Fuse played absolutely out of their mind. That double headshot collateral with a deagle from Fuse, that's just the nail in the coffin. Man, that's just the chef kiss there on that win. It's just, once that happens to you, you just want to quit. You just want to rage quit. I would. But man, what a great game from both sides.
That deagle collateral single-handedly won Dust the game. I believe if that didn't happen and he died, I believe DKS went on a momentum streak there and would win the game possibly. That was a game-breaking round there for sure.
Yeah, that's just, you hate to see it sometimes, but I mean, I love to see it. That was that collateral headshot.
That was insane. It's not every day that you see those, and unfortunately DKS didn't have it to pull through all the way. But congratulations to Dust winning a very close match, 10-13, and being the second undefeated team along with the Kings of Jarama. And hopefully going into and our next match will be an undefeated team 3-0, which will be Bakagoy versus Ham. So we'll see if we can have all our 3 current undefeated teams remain undefeated.
Yeah, I mean, that was just both teams were doing some textbook stuff. I just think, honestly, I really feel that the Black Swan lurks were successful, but ultimately a lot of her util has to be played with the team to take sites. And when that race goes down, I mean, it's very, very tough for you to win. Really, though, that's your kill potential right there, your entry potential. And I just I want to talk to Fuse to see how he feels about what's going on and get his reaction for that double headshot here. But I also feel like an interview for someone on DKS would be good as well. Maybe we can get a double interview, and
we can definitely get a double interview here. Let's go ahead and see. Looks like Fuse will want to be interviewed here. Let's get him here in the chat. And there he is. Let me pull him in. Let's get Fuse in here.
Oh, whoops.
Is this the man? Is this Fuse himself?
Where am I? Oh, here I am.
I'm like looking at an interview.
I was like, I don't know where to go, and I'm like, I clicked on the wrong thing.
Well, you're here. You're here with King Drama and Blood Hunter. We want to ask you a few questions because, I mean, what a game!
Yeah,
that was such a great game from both sides. It looked like the map was an attacker-sided map. Let's be honest.
Yeah, probably for us.
First of all, I want to get your reactions to that double headshot dig. How are you feeling after that?
I can't even believe I didn't understand what happened. I wasn't even looking, and I just turned and I saw the omen, and I was just like, oh, and I just clicked. And I was like, oh, man. And it just, I don't know. It was lucky.
Yeah, we were both freaking out after that one. We both said that single-handedly secured the win for you guys because it was a close one.
It was very close. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get. I want to ask you. Okay. Who's your captain, by the way?
That's me.
Oh, well, very nice to meet you, Fuse. I think this is the first time I've seen you guys play, and I'm very impressed what I saw. And I wanted to get some information here. You don't have to give too much information, but I just wanted to see how your communication goes down, who's calling the shots, and how's that go?
Well, I try to call like the splits and like how we push sites and stuff. But like a lot of the utility usage is just up to everybody, and everybody just calms what they think is gonna happen. I don't know. We don't really play together that much. Most of
Oh,
the games that we've played together have just been the tournament games or the
that is
league games.
that is really shocking because you
Yes,
guys look like you guys been playing together for years.
it's
It
weird.
looked like either you were calling some great plays or you guys are just synergy locked, and it was just amazing to watch. And it's so interesting to hear that that no one's really calling plays. It's just you telling where to go, and they're just everyone's just doing what they need to do. It's very cool to see, and I just wanted to give you a compliment there because it looked like the communication was incredibly high on where to go, what to do. You guys were taking so much control. I want to say you guys played a little bit slow, but you made it work. You guys took so much room with how slow you played. Yeah, so you guys pushed a lot slowly and methodically, and I just wanted to give you a compliment there.
Thank you.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure. You guys, the way you guys play, you definitely mind game the other teams, and I really admire how you guys play. It's just a great team synergy overall, and I'm so happy to see it's just exciting to see a team like you guys just get together so well.
Yeah, I mean it surprises me every time we play. I'm gonna be honest.
well, last question here. I've been asking every team, and I just wanted to see, what the average age of Dust is.
Well, I'd probably say like 21. I think we're all pretty much 21.
So a little bit younger, or a little bit younger. That's good to see you guys have those young reflexes.
Yeah, those are helpful.
All right, man. Well, it was really good to hear from you. Congratulations on your win and that double headshot with the Deagle there.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, I look forward to playing you guys in the future.
Yeah. All right. See you guys around.
See ya.